Hello from Mexico, welcome back to our channel. As you guys can probably hear, I am under the weather. I have something going on in my sinuses, unfortunately, and it's kind of kicking my butt right now. But I'm here at the house site because in 2 days, the guys are going to be off for Semana Santa. So I wanted to give you guys one last house update. I may have to combine this with what they're doing tomorrow as well, but I'm gonna see. But I just wanted to give you guys, like I said, one house update before all the guys are off for Semana Santa. So if you like what you're watching, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. You can turn on the bell for notifications so that you never miss a video. And if you love the video, you can also hype it. Additionally, this is our original content and any unauthorized reposting is prohibited. With all of that being said, let me show you what's going on here at our home build in Mexico. Let's go. So as you guys can see, my mother-in-law's borregos are here. So Fidel and his brothers take turns taking care of her borregos because she can't right now. And so they're here with Fidel right now. So he just took them out so that they can eat a little bit in the field and walk around. And then he'll be bringing them back in. And then there's Manchas, who thinks that she knows how to cuidar borregos, but she doesn't. So she's not very helpful. She ends up like trying to like corral them, and she just like loses one, and then she focuses on the one, and the rest of them just run the other way. Yeah, she's not very helpful, but it is what it is. Here's Fidel. Nada nosotros perros es cuidar borregos. Ninguno.
Lo que pasa es que no son para eso.
Hey, ninguno.
Hay diferentes animales para animales, pero...
Sí. Es cierto.
Y me recuerda porque cuando era niño, pues, solí cuidar muchos años borregos.
Sí.
Antes de ir a Estados Unidos.
Fidel likes taking the boys out with him when he does it. But today they're just going that far because they have work to do. Also, since all the kids are on vacation, Dominic is here with some of his cousins, and they're just hanging out and playing today. So you'll probably hear and or see them today as well. La borrega. Okay, I wanted to give you guys a look at the bathroom floor. So they do have it installed, and they have the grout done. They're gonna paint more of the impermeabilizante or the moisture barrier up the wall, and then they have to, of course, let that dry, and then they can start installing the tile on the wall. But they have the shower. The only thing they're missing is this part. They did cut that tile. Pancho talked to me about it. They cut that tile because there's a slight slant in the bathroom floor so that all the water runs to that drain. So they cut that tile to make it so that the water would run to that drain better. So that's just to help it drain better. But yeah, so bathroom floor almost done. We just need that little step with tile on it. Steve, what you doing, buddy? What you doing, Steve? I'm gonna take you guys into the primary bedroom because they are getting ready to do the grout. And so I get to show you guys that process. I don't think I've been able to show you guys that fully yet. Con permiso, Pancho. But they have finished the floor in our bedroom. So now our bedroom definitely looks different. So the primary bedroom now has its flooring, it's got its walls. So after they do the grout in here, then they'll be able to come in and paint this room. And then the only thing it'll be missing is the baseboards, which we're still waiting on. And in fact, I think we get to go and get the first sample today so that we can see how it fits. They gave us another sample, but they didn't have something when they were cutting it, and so like the design didn't come out how they wanted it. Like there were some imperfections, and so we changed the design a little bit. So we'll show you that as soon as we go pick it up. Okay, the floor is dusty, but we had a couple questions of people asking what was going to happen with the joint part. So where the floor joins the wall, that will be covered by a baseboard. That's what we're waiting for a sample of today, is a baseboard. So as soon as we have the baseboard sample, I'll be able to show you guys. Okay, I'm gonna take you guys up to the second floor. As you can see, they've got it covered because they're doing some final work on the stucco up here. So I'm going to take you guys up here and show you what's going on. Gracias. Okay. So as you can see, they're doing some work on the stucco because when we painted it, you could see the difference in the stucco. So what they've done is they're going over it now and making it the same so that you can't see a difference once it's painted. They're also doing some work on the pipes in this second floor bathroom. And then once they have everything completed with the pipes and that, they're going to, oh my gosh, what's the word? Oh, they're going to pour concrete. Sorry. They're going to pour concrete in here so that the floor is level, and then they can come in and do what they're doing on the bathroom that's right underneath it, which is put in the bathroom floor with the moisture barrier. We also got some comments about the echo in the house. Yes, there's an echo in the house, but keep in mind there is no furniture in this house right now. There's no furniture, there's no decorations, there's nothing in the house. So yes, the house is echoing right now. However, when we get moved in and we get all our furniture in, we get some rugs, things like that, then the echo will die down. So our rental that we're in currently, if you go back and watch, I can't remember how far back that video is because we've lived in that rental for I think 2 or 3 years now. But if you go back and watch in that video, that house had a terrible echo too when we first were showing you guys what it looked like. But after we got all of our stuff moved in, there's not an echo in the house anymore. So it's just because there isn't anything in the house to absorb any noise. But once we get moved in, the echo will die down. Damon's helping Fidel feed the animals. Are you helping? Yeah, you're such a big helper. Is Ted next? Ted is next.
Hola, mamá. ¿Qué? ¿Qué necesitas? Espérame, voy. Mami, que quiere que le ayude con algo de eso. Le da lo que quiere. Está con sus primos jugando, entonces quiere que le arregle algo antes.
Hey. You gonna play with the primos? Dominic, shoes, please. ¿Granzón?
Sí.
¿Y para qué es?
Es para rellenar el baño de...
¿Eso no es puro concreto?
No.
Ah, ok.
No, porque mucho concreto es muy pesado.
Sí.
Esto es más ligero para nomás rellenar de concreto una cierta cantidad.
Ah, okay. So that's what they're using to fill the bathroom floor upstairs so that it's not, yeah, because it's lighter, so it's not pure concrete.
Más ligero que...
Oh, sí. Ah, bueno.
Es para rellenar. Va grueso.
Ajá, so no es muy
mucho,
pesado.
puro concreto, sino es mucho peso.
Ah, ok.
Pesado.
Bueno. Gracias, Pancho.
Así cuando mi mamá me llevaba al campo, padre, cada año, cada que baja Padre Jesús, bueno, empezamos a limpiar la casa.
Ajá.
Para que esté limpio.
Bye.
Estas son escobas que antes usaban mis abuelos para barrer.
Sí. Bye. Look, you don't even have to walk back. Nosotros les dije, Diego y los primos ven acá a limpiar la basura, ¿no? Porque hay mucho después lagre. All right, I am back home just for a little bit because I do need to do some work stuff and I'm doing a workout with my sister. I told you guys a few videos back, can't remember how many videos, but that I'm on a health journey, and a couple of you have noticed. Thank you. I am working on losing weight. I appreciate it being noticed. That's awesome, very motivating. So I'm going to do a workout with my sister, and then I'm going to get some work stuff done, and then I'm going to take you guys back down to the house site so that I can show you how they do the grout for the tile floor. So we'll head back down there as soon as I'm done with all my stuff. So I'll pick this back up in just a minute. Okay, we're back now at the house site. I'm going to show you guys how they do the grout. Right now they're prepping the floor, which means they have to vacuum it, vacuum up all the dust, mop the floor, and then they'll be able to apply the grout. Okay, while the floor is being prepped, these guys are getting the grout ready. They have to run it through a sifter because sometimes it will clump up a little bit. So they're running it through a sifter and then they're gonna mix it.
El grumo que se le hace ya la piedrita.
See.
Más abajo, a ver si
They do break up these rocks in that, but while they're mixing it, they're just setting the rocks aside. They'll break them up later. They're also putting down the cola de ratan before they do the grout as well. If you guys remember from the interceramic presentation, this was recommended to help if the floor moves in that so that it doesn't crack, so that it can expand and do all of those things without cracking the floor. And the cola de rata goes all the way around the perimeter of the floor. Okay, now what they're doing is they're placing it down. They run it along the wall first, and then they're using tools to bring it across the floor and into each grout line. And I know it looks like a mess, but you have to trust the process.
Añade otro bultito, no.
Okay, so as you can see, these guys are working it into the lines with their tool, and then Ray is also coming behind with a different tool to make sure that every line is covered and to bring over any more excess. And this is the fastest part of the floor installation. At least I think so. Okay, they also go along and wet the grout lines. I didn't catch that the first time. Sorry about that. Like just inside the grout lines. I didn't catch it the first time because these guys work fast. So they are about halfway done with the floor right now. I have to go back home for the kids. So I will have to show you guys the finished product in the next house update, which will be after Semana Santa. But after this dries, they give it about, I think, 30 minutes or so for it to dry. And then they come back over and then they clean the floor off. I think you can see a little bit of how they do that. So they're basically just rubbing it off of the floor first, and then they'll sweep it and also vacuum it up and get it all of the excess off of the floor. All right, guys, so there is a look at everything that's going on here at our home build right before the guys take their vacation for Semana Santa. Those videos will be coming up next. I don't know how many Semana Santa videos we'll have, but that'll be coming up next after this. But as always, thank you guys so much for being here. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather. I was hoping that we would get to show you guys cleaning and prepping the front of the house, but that's going to be in a Semana Santa video because it's starting to rain outside. So Fidel's not going to be able to paint outside in that while it's raining. So that will be in the next vlog. But just as always, thank you guys so much for being here. We really, really appreciate it. I'm going to go get some rest. So hopefully I can kick whatever this is in my sinuses so that I can enjoy Semana Santa with my family. But as always, guys, thank you. And we'll see you on the next vlog. Bye, guys.